Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for another episode of Idaho. Alright, we've got a couple things going on today. Just finishing up on the seeding of this field right here. Currently seeding barley on this field. So we planted barley here, and on 7 we have soybeans at the moment. And on number 10, I think we have a combine close to there. Is this number 10? No, it's this one. So this guy's currently waiting here for the soybeans, and we could actually, I totally forgot about this, we could actually harvest this right here. So let's grab this guy while we're waiting. Where is field 10? So we can actually get this guy starting up on field 10 here. And this will allow us to just collect the straw. I guess it doesn't matter which way I go. To collect the straw and turn it into chaff, and we'll make some more money from that. Which will be nice. Also allow us to make a little bit more of... slurry. There we go. I knew there was something I was looking for. It will allow us to make some more slurry, which will be nice. Because it will give us a little bit more money. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and get this guy set up here. So let's do that. Lift the pipe out, put it into work mode, drop the pickup, and turn her on. Might as well do this myself while we're waiting. So we only have about 4 hours left until midnight. It's not 2 minutes to midnight if people get that reference. I don't know if people will or not, but apparently it wants to be in grass mode for whatever reason. Oh, anyway, oh well, it's too late now. Anyways, it's switching this straw to grass for whatever reason. So anyway, so people get that reference, 2 minutes to midnight. Good on you. Anyway, so we're just waiting for that, the coming of the homemade truck to finish up there, and we're just selling a little bit of silage while we're at it. We still have quite a bit of silage. We have 118,000 liters worth still, which is good because it's giving us a nice little chunk of change. We also have this silage right here, which is not, I wanted this right here. And this is another 319,000 liters of silage, so it's only 53% full, but it'll give us a nice little chunk of change there. So that'll be good as well. So while we're waiting for things to happen, we're just going to do this for the time being. A little bit more forage harvesting, technically. Because I guess I could bale this. Do we need... I don't think we need straw at the moment. I think our animals are still okay. Yes, they are. Good, they're still okay for the time being, so we'll just we'll leave it at that for the time being, and then we'll definitely come around and get we'll have to make some straw soon again, because the animals are going to take a lot more. They're going to use up the straw pretty quickly. Wow, this is a 50% just on half. Not even a full pass yet. Now at 50%. Jeez. I guess there's a lot of straw here. I don't know. That homemade tractor shouldn't take too long. It's a pretty small field considering the size of that particular seeder as well. Shouldn't take too long at all. It's going to skip a row here so we can make a nice wide turn. We'll come back out here. Nice. Yeah, so that homemade tractor is going to be doing its thing for the time being. It probably has maybe 1 pass left or something like that. Not too much, I'd imagine. Only because... it's a big seeder, basically, so. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the comments from the previous episode. That's the reason why I just did that. That's what happens when you check your phone and try to drive at the same time. I could use a GPS mod for this relatively easily enough, I suppose. But I'm just going to leave it for the time being. So Frank asks about the front loader that was sitting beside the farmwell. As I mentioned to him in the comments, that is actually from... Whoops. Helps if I pay attention here. That's actually from the... Really, we got 50% from not even half of that. That's strange. That's actually from the Allo front loader tools pack, in case you're wondering. That's the reason why we are able to get it, or what we have. That's what it is from, I should say. What else? Alex suggests that I play on the Salem map. I guess he means Salem from American Eagle modding. It's a possibility. I've actually looked at that map before. It's not... Some of the colors, some of the textures I just didn't like, and that was one of the main reasons why I didn't play on it in the first place. Greg suggests playing on the Netherlands special map. I know TCGG Rob likes that map a lot. He was commenting on the fact that many of the villages in the cities actually look really fairly realistic on it, so I thought that was pretty cool. Deidre says I should play on the American Core City map, which is an American map. I think it's actually from Core City, it's from Mod Hoster, and they made it into an American styled version of it. I haven't actually seen that one before. Bruno suggested another map. Kyle says I should get the duels for the John Deere. I should get duels for the Ford 7000. I'm just going to drive over this. I know I'm not supposed to, but it speeds up this process considerably. There's no free space left. Oh no. This is almost full at 500,000 liters, which would be good because then it'll allow us to... there we go. Then it'll allow us to make another chunk of money there, which would be good. How far is this guy? He should be on his last little pass here. Yeah, so he's just doing the headland at the moment at the end. This should probably be his last little turn here. And in fact it is. Excellent. This is good. I guess I should get that last little bit here. I'm driving, so I might as well just get it. Perfect. Anyways, so let's get this guy out of the way, and then we'll accelerate time. Because working in the dark never works well. What else do we got here? Ross suggests that I play an MR series. For your information, Ross, I did play a moralistic series a while back. I played on a map called Lomerheim, and that was a moralistic series. It didn't work so well for me at that time, but as I understand, the moralistic map or mod itself has changed quite a bit since then, so it's a possibility. Nowadays, I guess now it is a possibility, so just going to leave the cedar here for the time being, and we're going to go ahead and speed up time a little bit. Let's go to 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Ooh, that's not good. Well, 11 o'clock, I guess. Alright. How are animals doing? That's always the case when you do something like that. Alright, so let's go take a quick peek at these things. So we should have these fields all ready this time around. Should, being the keyword, of course. Sell some more silage. This guy's going back and forth doing his thing, so that's how I was able to make so much money the first time, in case you're wondering. There we go. Perfect. Let's take a look at this guy right here, I guess. So these should be ready. Yeah, so they're all ready to go now. So we have approximately from now until basically from now until midnight in order to harvest this. And apparently there's grain. It's raining right now, so that's not in our favor, basically. Because of course you cannot harvest in the rain. But it's not raining, but it says it's going to rain, so not sure how it's going to work out. We'll see in a second here. Also, the nice part about the way we've planted some of these fields is the fact that now we have they're staggered a little bit, which is good. Because when they're staggered, it makes our life a little bit better. In the sense that not everything's all at once, which is nice. All right, so let's get that combine rolling over there. We only have so many carts. Oops. There we go. And let's get, oops, this guy right here rolling. And I think we have a guy at 10. So let's get this guy right here. And we'll get this guy start harvesting. And what we'll do is we'll hire a worker for this guy. It's not gonna let me go in the rain. There we go. Alright, so we'll get this guy rolling here. We're just gonna hire a worker. Apparently the speed I'm going at is too fast for whatever reason. So we'll just do this. There we go. It's confused as to whether it's oats or soybeans. Yeah. Of course. This is what's happening because it thinks it's oat, when in fact it's actually soybeans. Oh goodness. It's that last little edge there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a little tiny bit of an edge. I guess I should have started from back here. Let's see what happens if I can get it going here. There we go. Alright, let's just hire a worker. There we go. He should be able to go through. There we go. I don't know why he's going so fast. Must have been must have set it on cruise control or something. I don't know. Anyway, so he's doing that, and this guy's doing this thing. So we'll grab this guy right here, and we will unload that combine there. Actually, what we could do, we could grab another one of these trailers now, because we do have the money for it. Let's do that, yeah. Because they're a good size. Where are we here? J&M. There we go. Not a super big fan of putting two of these together, but in this context, I think it makes a lot of sense. Just because of how the distance we're traveling back and forth to our main... Oops, it's not there anymore. To our main area, so we might as well utilize the capabilities we have, right? Alright, so this is going to be the tricky part, is lining this up. Because I'm pretty terrible at doing this. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, nope. I think that truck creates a lot of lag, because the only time I ever have lag is when I'm over here with this truck. So I don't know what the deal is, but it appears to be just that truck that seems to be giving me lag in this area. So I don't know. I'm not sure the reason for it, but come on, attach. Nice. So I think it's giving me lag because I only get it when I'm around this truck looking at it. I don't understand why though. I guess it's the chrome wheels, because like, look over here, it's smooth, but as soon as I come over here and pan this way, this truck gives me grief. I don't know what the deal is, but it's not cool, that's for sure. Anyways, let's go grab... where are we going? Field 10. Let's go ahead and head over to Field 10 and we will unload that combine there. This guy's full, so we are good. Why am I going this way? I don't know. Alright, so Field 10 is this way. A lot of people have mentioned the fact that this tractor would be able to handle 2 of these carts no problem, so I took you at your word, so that's why I have 2 of them on here right now, as opposed to just 1. So now we can hold 46,000 liters, which is nice. It'll give us a little bit of a leg up. Apparently the GMC needs to be refueled, which is fine. Alright, set this guy up over here, and then I'll have to reset that guy because for whatever reason, I don't know, they can't make the turn for whatever reason. It seems to have a really big problem with making the turn without screwing up. I'm not sure the reasons, not sure the reason for it, but extreme acidity. Oh, that's why we're getting such a low yield. Guess I should have sprayed this, or well, put some lime down. So he's probably not having a problem at the moment, so let's line this guy up here. There we go. I don't know, I think it still has something to do with the fact the way the pipe goes into that area. Doesn't like it so much. Alright, let's get this guy unloaded and he'll head back, and then he'll be able to refuel himself, basically. One of the joys of course play. A lot of people, someone was saying I shouldn't use courseplay to go from the main farm to the livestock farm, which is an interesting thought. I could easily do that, I suppose. I was considering making a no courseplay series, so like actually taking courseplay out of the folder so I wouldn't be tempted to use it. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, is a no courseplay series. Where am I want this guy here. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. We should get this guy rolling too. Release the handbrake. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see or not. Because I'm curious. I always like hearing people's suggestions. Some people say I use courseplay too much. I'm sure some people will say not enough. It's always a delicate balance. These are oats, so what field is this? Field 13. I don't know if I made a course for this. I may have. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Where's my first waypoint? On the inside, of course. And of course, the reason why you want to make sure I go on the first waypoint is because if I do that, then if I want to bale the straw, I'll have no problems baling the straw. That's a bit far away, so I don't really want to bale the straw that far away. Where is that first waypoint? Maybe it's down here somewhere. I don't know why I would have set it to this side. Oh well, we'll do it this way. I don't know where it is. I don't feel like looking around for it. Alright, let's grab this guy. And while he's heading back this way, let's go ahead and unload him there. Not that he really needs to be at this point. But it's probably a good idea to do so anyways. I don't think, because this is such a this little area has such a high acidity, I doubt he's getting much yield from this area, so. But better safe than sorry, I suppose. There we go. Apparently number 4 didn't do what I wanted to do. It's not quite fast enough, not quite slow enough sometimes. I don't know, having the ELS limiter is nice because then you can adjust accordingly by percentages and whatnot, so. It's a nice little feature. It'd be nice if it worked flawlessly all the time. It doesn't, unfortunately, so. Alright, he really isn't getting much there. Jeez. Let him do his thing then, I guess. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I thought I wasn't sure if it was that corner or not. Good. This guy's getting a ton. Holy smokes. So what I should do is, where's my other tractors? I guess I could use, nope, this guy's too far away. We're gonna grab the overloader back there. Way back there, if you can see it. And we're gonna put it on this guy. And we're gonna put this guy on, I think it's field 13 he's on. Because that guy's getting a ton of yield off that, so we're going to need to deal with that. Because if I don't put somebody over there, he's going to sit there full for a long time. It's funny, now that I have this blue tractor, it's totally clashing with all the other implements now. Except for that plow, which it can't pull. Which a lot of people didn't like. Alright, so let's set this guy up to, I think it's field 13. Yes. I'm pretty sure I have something for field 13 here. Oh, there it is, overloader. Set it to this guy, and oh, that's manure. This guy. And let's set him on his way. Well, we'll get him close there, and I'll set him on his way. It's gonna drive through a few things first, I'm sure. So, if I just set him on his way now, at least. So, we'll see. All right. Field 13 is just over there. So, I upgraded to the new version of Course Play. There's a new developer version of Course Play, let's say that. And one of the things they mentioned was, or they talked about in the new developer version, was about overloader. So this overloader may function as it's supposed to now. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, he's at 80%. He's done like 2 passes. 3 passes, sorry. So we're going to have to get this set up properly. And where is he? There we go. Totally took out that sign. I didn't realize that. Whoops. The other thing we'll do is we'll set up the truck to sit here as an overloader. There we go. There we go. And let's check this guy. Oops, I'm looking for not this guy, the other guy. There we go. How's he doing? No. Actually, you know what I should do? I should just drive. I should be the one driving this guy right here. Because this is the one that's going to take more. It's going to be more trips, I guess. Let's see if I can do this without botching it. Nice. And what I'll do is, not this, but while I'm here I might as well. Let's grab this guy. See, I don't know, it must be this truck. Because it does not like... I don't know why this truck does this, but it really seems to be choppy around this truck. I don't know if it's the exhaust textures. I think that might be part of it. I don't know what it is, but when you're inside the truck it's okay, but when you're outside the truck, that's when you really, like, ugh, it's so terrible. What is it? Tarp closed, and we're looking for 13 overloader truck. I'm just going to save it because I have a feeling this truck's not going to work with Course Play, but we'll find out in a second. Alright, so he's a driver helper. Huh, we're good. I don't know what that truck, that combine's set to. I'm gonna say it's 13. I think it's 13 kilometers an hour or something like that. Somewhere in that area. I'm just gonna drive over here for just for the time being. And then what I'll do is I'll follow along the side when he turns around. Actually, I can check right now. What's he set to? 14 kilometers an hour. Alright, let him do his thing, and then once he turns around, I'll follow him on the other side. It's funny, I've seen a lot of pictures from the winter wheat harvest, and a lot of I at least I saw a lot of people using articulated tractors for overloading. I guess it's because the traction of them is partially the reason why, and the other reason I suppose is to do with the fact that they have a fair bit of horsepower. So if you need the horsepower, I suppose it's a nice thing to have. 14. Oh, of course. It's gonna take forever for me to catch up to him, isn't it? We're gonna see here in a second. Apparently, I'm not gonna be able to catch up to him in time. Not to be able to use cruise control, apparently. Oh, no. There we go. Just made it. Ah, it's pretty good visibility back here, actually. I'm kind of surprised. I thought I wouldn't be able to see anything. But surprisingly, I can see quite a bit. Guess he's empty. Let's hop over to this guy. That doesn't work so well for him, I suppose. I don't know which way he's trying to go. There we go. It's that way, apparently. I'm happy that the fences are, you can drive through them, but I could easily avoid that, I suppose, with courseplay, changing the course itself, or driving it myself, one or the other. But I kind of feel like I need to drive this right now, just because if I don't, I'm just going to be falling behind pretty quickly, actually. It's funny, I finally got around to watching Rambo 4. If you guys have ever seen that before. It's like the newest one that came out a while ago now. But it's a pretty good movie, I guess. Well, good's a relative term. I've seen lots of movies and it's okay. There's definitely better ones out there, that's for sure. But this one, you know, wasn't bad. 80% already? Holy smokes. I'll line myself up again, jeez. Go for a running start or something. Let's see if we can't get it lined up again. Oh. Is that going to be just slow enough? It might be. Just. Nice. Sweet. I forget who said it for me to do this. Someone said a while back, Ian, you should drive the overloader or something like that. So here we are. I'm driving the overloader. Try not to screw it up. It's funny, on some of these little areas on the fields here, they have like big dips. And it's really funny because you don't see it when you like, you don't see it sometimes, and other times it's just like, it's a humongous dip. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. There we go. So let's go and overload into that truck over there. This doesn't look too bad, actually. There's actually a couple of bigger ones out there I could get, technically. There is a... another one we could get. Let's just see if courseplay has changed at all. I don't think it has, but I'm just curious. And that's the reason why I set it up there. And it is getting close to the wrapping up point, as Dire Wolf would say. So I'm just going to let it do its thing for a second here and just watch to see what happens, because I am curious. Because there was, like I said, I did update a while back, and one of the changes they supposedly made was in relation to this, so we'll see what happens. We shall see. Yeah, so we've only just grazed the surface of what we need to harvest now. So we're harvesting, we've done like half of 13 and 10 is just finishing up here and it has like nothing still, so it's a bit of a shame. Alright, let's see what happens here. Is it going to put that overloader arm out? Looks like that's a negative. Oh well, it's a nice thought. This is the other problem with it is what is it? B? There we go. This is the other problem with these things. So it doesn't always work out the way you want it to. The weird thing is about this actually is the fact that you think the arm would be on the other side, just due to the way these things work, actually. Just the way the combine unloads and whatnot, but it doesn't work that way, apparently. Not at all. Oh, well. Anyways, that seems like a good enough place as any to stop. So that's it for today, folks. What we'll do is we'll come back next episode and we'll get some more harvesting done. And I might sell this truck between then and now. Because I'm really surprised how much lag it generates. I think it's to do with that exhaust, but just guessing. But that doesn't do the same thing. I don't understand. Anyways, that's it for today, folks. My name is Iain. Robson's been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from Idaho. Catch you guys later.